Senator Whitmire, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it. We'd like to start off with, for those who may not be familiar with you, to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm John Whitmire. Been a public servant my whole adult life. Went to the Texas House in 1973, 10 years in the House, and then went to the Senate in 83, where I currently serve. I'm the most senior member of the state Senate. I'm running for mayor to make a difference. I was approached by Houstonians a year and a half ago. Would I consider running? I weighed how important it was. I love serving in the state Senate, but I love Houston more. So I've been running. I'm running for one reason, to make a difference. I've had a distinguished political career. Other politicians didn't ask me to run. I listened to my constituents where we share concerns about this great city, great people, but some of our expectations from City Hall are not being met.
So, by all accounts, the number one concern for Houstonians is crime. So, how do you propose to affect that for us?
First, any issue that government has to address, you have to admit that you have a problem. And that's one of the problems currently in Houston. The city's taken steps, but in my judgment, in the judgment of Houstonians, we can do much more. As chairman of criminal justice in the state Senate, the only Democratic chair in that Republican body, I work on public safety each and every day. Actually, having been robbed at gunpoint in 1992 in my garage in Oak Forest, begged for my life, my wife's, and 9-year-old daughter's life. Armed robber accosted us, held us at gunpoint in our garage. The lieutenant governor at that time, Bob Bullock, knew that that was such a dramatic experience that he made me chairman of criminal justice. I never go to work in the Senate, chairing that committee, that I don't work to see that no one's family goes through what I experienced that dreadful night. So what we have to do is realize and admit that we have a public safety issue in the city of Houston. We have to bring all the parties together. We have to hold those violent offenders accountable, and also those that just need a second chance, we need to work with them. I'm known across not only the state but the nation. You lock up people that you're afraid of, not those that you're mad at. Someone that puts a gun in your face, a repeat violent offender, should be locked up. The sex workers on Bissonnette should be given a second chance in treatment, giving life skills courses, giving job opportunities, get away from their abusers. So I'm very tough and smart on crime, and that's what we need in Houston today.
You mentioned the work you've done in Austin. Certainly, Houstonians are aware of the challenges between our Houston officials and Austin officials. What do you think you bring to the table that will be different to regaining that cooperation between Houston and Austin?
I'm known in the Senate as a uniter. I work across the aisle. I bring people together. I bring diverse communities together. What we must do to get Houston's resources from Austin is to reach out to those in leadership positions in Austin. I do that on a regular basis. We're losing out on valuable state resources because of the poor relationships between city administration. The current Houston administration and Austin just do not talk. And quite frankly, some of the same experience with the county. We must work with Austin to get our resources that we pay. It's our tax dollars we're wanting back. The Harvey funding is an excellent example. We never received our due from Austin from day one. If I'm fortunate to become mayor, Austin will work with us. We need mobility money. We need public safety money. We need the homeless funding. So I could go on and on how important relationships are in governing a city.
So you joined us at our data summit. We partnered with the University of Houston's Hobby School of Public Affairs, and top on the list, crime, as we discussed, but also infrastructure and flooding. What is your plan to assist with those two specific areas?
There again, you have to admit you have a problem. It's so difficult to get public officials to admit on their watch that there's a serious problem. All of us know that our infrastructure is broken, our roads, but not only our roads, but our water supply. The East End water plant is very fragile. People at City Hall know that. But it took 2 days of boiling water this spring to really bring it to the front of everyone's attention. So you bring people together, you prioritize the resources, and we address our infrastructure, our water, our flooding, and quite frankly, we can just do better, again, working across the aisle and getting resources from all levels of government. We must do a better job of partnering with the county. The county is a very valuable partner for the city of Houston. Houston makes up most of Harris County. So we need to not duplicate our efforts. We need to have collaboration. We need to talk to our TERS, our management districts, to ask them to do more. So it's just kind of like being smart to bring everyone together, leave politics out in the hall, and let's fix Houston's issues.
At the Central Houston Mayoral Forum, you said, as downtown Houston goes, all of Houston goes. So my question is, what changes do you envision to downtown Houston?
Excellent question, and I stand by my statement. As downtown, we've got to have a vibrant downtown Houston, and there's areas that we can do better with our infrastructure there. The legislation I passed this spring, brought to me by the city to create an entertainment district. George Brown is losing their competition with Dallas, San Antonio, and Austin. So we passed legislation. The city asked me to carry it, that would create an entertainment district downtown. It's very exciting. 3 miles in every direction of George Brown. We will cap the state sales tax this September, and any growth will go to Houston first. It's going to be billions of dollars in the next 30 years. They'll enlarge the George Brown, build an additional convention hotel with retail shops. It'll reach the arts and theaters district. And what's really exciting for the East End, with Highway 45 and 59 going underground, you're going to have a significant green space behind George Brown. You will do an east side entrance to the George Brown Convention Center, and it's going to open up all kinds of new opportunities for retail and families and quality of life issues in the East End. So just watch it happen. They're going to lay it out to the public come September. I'm excited about it.
As we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to share with Houstonians?
I want Houstonians to know that I'm running for mayor for one reason, to make a difference. That's the total reason that I am so committed in this campaign, and also looking forward with the opportunity to lead this city. Public safety will be my top priority, but infrastructure, we haven't had enough time to talk about flooding and maintenance, how we can improve those conditions. So I just wish I could go to work in the morning. And if they give me an opportunity, I know I can use my experience and contacts to help Houston be the greater city than we know it can be.
Obviously, you wouldn't be running for this job if you didn't love this city, but what do you love the most about Houston?
It's people. I love people wherever I go. I ask people at the dentist, where do you live? Cypress. Where do you live? Katy. Different answers. I want people to want to live in Houston, not just work. I want people to have a comfort level that they'll be safe and they can prosper living in the city of Houston. And I quite frankly want to send a message to those who don't live in the city of Houston, our surrounding villages. We need you to come and work for us in the city of Houston and enjoy our benefits.
We'd like to thank you on behalf of Odyssey and the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for joining us.
Thank you.
My pleasure.